Welcome to the Ironhorse Report. I'm Specialist Elliot Valdez. The origin of the non-commissioned officer, or NCO, in the military dates back to the days of the Roman armies. Specialist Daniel Turner takes us to the House Theater, where the Combat Aviation Brigade held an NCO induction ceremony.
I am aware of my role as a non-commissioned officer. I will fulfill the responsibilities inherent in that role. All soldiers are entitled to outstanding leadership. I will provide that leadership.
Words from the creed of the non-commissioned officer spark a sense of pride in all ranks of the Army. The 4th Infantry Division's Combat Aviation Brigade held an induction ceremony to welcome 8 new NCOs in the brigade to this time-honored corps. 4th Infantry Division Command Sergeant Major John Joya challenged these new NCOs to live up to the creed and always be aware of their role as an NCO.
Throughout my career, I've been guided by 3 principles. Thorough basics, do what's right every day. You can go home at night, look in the mirror and say, I did what was right today. Not the popular decision, but do what was right. And you truly did. Do the right thing. Second, be tough. Let your soldiers know where they stand. Don't give lip service. Don't accept it. Check personally by walking around. Don't assume anything. Especially in today's day and age, don't assume nothing. Don't tolerate incompetence. Don't alibi. Don't procrastinate. And above all else, as a leader and a human being, be honest in all that you do. Because all you got at the end of the day is your word. Your word is your bond.
Sergeant Major Joya says he is proud of this new group of NCOs and is confident in their abilities to lead soldiers. Reporting for the 4th Infantry Division Public Affairs, I'm Specialist Daniel Turner.
Please give a round of applause to the newly inducted NCOs.
The Combat Aviation Brigade is scheduled to deploy next year. Chaplains not only serve soldiers and minister to their needs, they also reach out to soldiers' families and spouses. Specialist Ruth Copley reports on a marriage seminar conducted at Fort Carson.
I thought that was kind of interesting.
204th Brigade Support Battalion Chaplain Captain Wayne Keast conducted a marriage seminar for soldiers in his battalion. He used Dr. Emerson Eckridge's marriage seminar tapes, Love and Respect, for the theme of this seminar.
And there's this general feeling out there in society that, well, we just love each other and everything will be fine. And what really occurs is the program itself is based upon one Bible verse, Ephesians chapter 5, verse 33. It says, husbands, love your wives. Wives, respect your husbands. And so, love and respect was the name of the program.
Chaplain Keast says the seminar helps married soldiers prepare for deployments by emphasizing the importance of communication, and it fits well with other Army programs.
I found that this program works very well, coupled with some of the things that we've been trained in doing. We have the Building Strong and Ready Families, the BSRF program. And within that program, there's latitude to plug other things into it. And I've plugged this program in doing that once.
He says the Family Readiness Group volunteered their time by preparing a special luncheon for the soldiers and their spouses.
That was the FRG idea. Nika Anderson just came in as the worker for the Family Readiness Support, and she said, how about if we did this? And I thought, yeah, that sounds good. I had never thought of it. And she said, we have a second day where there's going to be more of a romantic touch for the couples.
Motor Transport Sergeant Daniel Candelario and his wife Maria said the seminar helped provide a checkup on their marriage.
Walk away with an understanding of each other, understanding the respect and the love, and what our needs are, what our actual needs are at this time.
Petroleum Supply Specialist Justin Lawrence and wife Ava said the marriage seminar allowed for some personal growth as well.
One big lesson I've learned is how to spend more time with my wife.
Actually pay attention to when he's making the effort to, be part of the marriage and not just feel like I'm in this by myself.
Soldiers and spouses agreed the seminar has helped bring them closer together as a couple to work as a team. Reporting for 2nd Brigade Public Affairs, I'm Specialist Ruth Copley, Fort Carson, Colorado.
Chaplain Keast said the response from soldiers attending this seminar has encouraged him to continue to offer this material. Some people show their appreciation for the hard work of members of the armed services on a daily basis. Private Rebecca Lampman shows us how one local college football team honored the soldiers of the 4th Infantry Division.
soldiers from the 4th Infantry Division received the chance to enjoy the Texas sun and football at the University of Mary Hardin Baylor's Military Appreciation Game. The game was a chance for the school to thank soldiers for all their hard work and sacrifice. The commander and first sergeant of Alpha Company 442nd Field Artillery Battalion of the 1st Brigade Combat Team both think the game gave military service members and civilians a chance to relax and bond.
I think it's a great way for the community to see the soldiers out here in a positive light. You always hear about some of the negative things that go on around Fort Hood in the area when it involves soldiers, and this is a great opportunity for the community to see soldiers sharing camaraderie out here together with the Belton and Helene community.
Well, I think just bringing in the community together, coming for a common cause to support the crew football team, seeing soldiers motivated.
They also say their soldiers plan on coming to games every weekend to support the Crusaders football team. Before the game, 4ID's commanding general, Major General Jeffrey Hammond, gave an inspirational speech to the team. The UMHB head coach, Mr. Pete Fredenberg, says it really meant a lot to the players having General Hammond and the 4ID soldiers at the game.
It was just an incredible event as far as I'm concerned, and I think our players were very moved by General Hammond and the people coming over and being a part of our game. I felt a real obligation to try to perform well because of his presence and all the soldiers here. It was a moving experience for me and our players.
Mr. Fredenberg said General Hammond truly inspired his team and himself when he promised to take one of their football helmets with him when 4ID deploys to Iraq. The Crusader football team ended the day by beating their opponents, McMurray University, 61-19. Reporting for 4th Infantry Division Public Affairs, I'm Private Rebecca Lampman, Fort Hood, Texas.
The Crusaders are currently ranked number 2 in the nation and host Louisiana College this Saturday, October 13th in Belton, Texas. Well, that's our show for this week. Thanks for tuning in. I'm Specialist Elliot Valdez.
His team and himself when he promised to take one of their football helmets with him when 4ID deploys to Iraq. The Crusader football team ended the day by beating their opponents, McMurray University, 61-19. Reporting for 4th Infantry Division Public Affairs, I'm Private Rebecca Lampman, Fort Hood, Texas.
The Crusaders are currently ranked number 2 in the nation and host Louisiana College this Saturday, October 13th in Belton, Texas. Well, that's our show for this week. Thanks for tuning in. I'm Specialist Elliot Valdez.